I would like to welcome you to my channel. My name is Denise, also known as That Middle-Aged Lady. For those of you who are not familiar with me, I am a 55-year-old mother of 5. I have 4 adult children and one 12-year-old son. I know, started late in life with him. And I also have 2 amazing grandsons. So in today's video, I just wanted to do basically a quick introduction, since this is the first video that I'm going to be uploading to my channel, just to kind of give you an idea of why I decided to start this channel and what type of videos you'll see. And so the reason that I wanted to do this channel is just to have a forum for other middle-aged ladies just like me who might be going through a plethora of different either symptoms or health problems that are attributed to aging. For me, I went through menopause at around 48 years of age, and I was in full-blown menopause by the time I was 52. And now being 55, I have been postmenopausal for about 2 to 3 years now. And so there have definitely been a lot of symptoms that have arisen due to that, and a lot of health concerns that I'm still dealing with today because of going through the whole menopausal process. In my case, I was born and raised in the city, so that's where I spent all of my life. I got remarried about probably 15 years ago, and we ended up moving out to the country about 8 years ago. So I've been in the country for about 8 years, went through a divorce, unfortunately, and still living in the country, kind of made my life up here now, but definitely have felt very isolated. Back in the city, I had neighbors that I would talk to, but once I got remarried and moved into the country, I definitely felt like I lost a lot of those connections. And so when I was going through a lot of this aging process, I didn't really have anybody up here that I could talk to. You know, I definitely spoke with my doctor about a lot of different things, and again, had a lot of different medical concerns that had to be taken care of and addressed, but I didn't really have another middle-aged lady that I could speak with about some of these things. And so that is why I decided to do this channel, just so that there could be a forum for other middle-aged ladies that are also going through some of these things that we're faced when we begin to age, and basically just to have somebody tell you you are not alone. I know that certainly would have helped me when I was going through some of the stuff, and I still am going through some of the stuff. And although I have looked at my other videos myself, I just felt like I wanted to find that one person that I could connect with. So my hope is that for at least maybe somebody out there, I can be that one voice that kind of can give you a little bit of information, maybe give you a little bit of advice, tell you some of the stuff I've been through, and just kind of have that fellowship and knowing that as middle-aged ladies, we're not alone. I do want to say that this channel and any of the videos that I post are not meant to replace any advice from a doctor, since I am definitely not a physician. Everything I've learned through experience, and so everything I'm going to speak about on my channel comes from my own personal experience. And so if you are having any type of symptoms or are concerned about anything, you definitely want to contact your healthcare provider and go over that. And so I just don't want my channel to take the place of any kind of medical advice or anything like that, since again, this is all coming from different things that I've learned throughout the years because of aging. I've done a lot of research on these things. Some health problems ended up being quite serious. And so again, this is just my personal experience, but as far as medical advice goes, and because we are all individuals, so how I handle something might be totally different than how your body might handle something. So you always want to make sure and contact your physician for any symptoms that you're having. And so just to give you an idea of some of the videos I plan to post, I want to do a video about the 3 stages of menopause, which would be menopausal, the first stage, menopause, and then postmenopausal, which again is in the stage I am currently in. Another about gray hair, when most women start to see those first gray hairs, and different interesting facts about it and advice on anything that you can do to kind of combat it. I've had a lot of different medical issues arise during the time of going through menopause, whether it was related to menopause or just the natural progression of aging. I'm not 100% sure, but if anybody else is going through any of these health issues as well, then I'd like to do some videos on them and tell you the process that I went through, what type of doctors I had to see, tests that were ran, procedures that were done, and that type of thing. So things relating to kidney stones. I was once diagnosed with an extrarenal pelvis. I know, what the heck is an extrarenal pelvis? There would be fibroid tumors, fibrocystic breasts, and what that means when you have your mammogram or your follow-up ultrasound. postmenopausal acne, which I don't know if you can see, but is something that I'm currently going through and have to see a dermatologist about, making sure that it's not skin cancer. So that's always fun. And then also there's a thing called postmenopausal canker sores, or sores in your mouth, which I've also gotten those as well. So it seems as though my body is trying to teach me pretty much everything there is to know about the process of aging and going through menopause, all the different things that can arise, and my body is more than happy to show me every single one of them. And so through my videos, I just want to share, again, the experiences that I've gone through, the different doctors I've had to see, and how I've gotten through them and where I am at with those processes today. It can be scary when you're also faced with some of these things. And again, although this channel isn't meant to take the place of any type of medical advice from your family care doctor or say your gynecologist, it is nice to hear what somebody else is going through, just to kind of give you that fellowship with another person, and again, knowing that you're not alone. And so that is what I hope to achieve through my channel. And so by all means, through each video, I hope that you will feel free to grab yourself a cup of coffee or perhaps a glass of wine. I will probably be doing both, and sit back and enjoy the conversations about going through menopause, aging, and the things that us middle-aged ladies are faced with. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I will look very forward to seeing you again next time.